Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Watching the Cup Series race from Iowa. They just took 15 laps to go in the race. Got William Byron leading with Chase Briscoe second, Brad Keselowski third, Ryan Preece fourth, and Ryan Blaney running out the top five. Then we got Alex Bowman sixth, Carson Horsford seventh, Joe Logano eighth, Dale ninth, and Walsh Chastain running out the top 10. Excuse me, William Byron trying to stretch it on fuel here. That's a quick peek of the fuel. Everyone in the red, it's got top 8 in the red. There's Woody Bugle, Kuchar for William Byron. Then you got a couple in the yellow. I'd say the ones in yellow, they're fine. They're fine. Even both Ryans, Priest and Blaney, they're fine. Keselowski, I think he'll be okay. Briscoe, Logano, they'll be fine. Bowman would be, I think, is okay. Byron's the one, a question mark though. Yeah, Byron's the only one that's concerned about making it to the end on fuel here. Brad Keselowski having a season best race, swept the stages, currently third, needs a win to make the playoffs. Has to get by Chase Briscoe and hope for William Byron one out of gas, so that's a possibility. Ryan Blaney just got by Ryan Preece for fourth. So that 12's out at fourth, but I think he's too far back to really do anything. Coming to 11 laps to go this time by. Got a 1 second lead between William Byron and 1 second gap between William Byron and Chase Briscoe. Briscoe being the best Toyota all day. It's very surprising. It's down to 5% now on the fuel. So, Byron's literally on the edge of making it. 10 laps to go. Got 3 lap calls separating Byron and Briscoe now with SVG, Joey Gase, and Cody Ware. So, Byron looking for his second win of the season. First win would be his first since the Daytona 500. He hasn't had a top 5 in the last 8 races. Without a lack of trying, though. This is the third time they're going to try to stretch it on fuel. He ran out of fuel last week in Indy, actually. And then he also ran out of fuel in Michigan while winning the top 3. Winning second, I think, behind Denny Hamlin. And Chase Briscoe won on fuel mileage at Pocono with Denny Hamlin and Chris Buescher behind him. Sorry, Ryan Blaney behind him. Chris Buescher was fourth. Excuse me. Byron trying to save fuel, yet he's pulling away from Chase Briscoe, which is... they're showing the throttle trace right now of Byron. Out of the throttle, doesn't pick up the throttle up to the center of 1 and 2. About 70% throttle all the way down the backstretch, about 50%, then no throttle into turn 3. And it doesn't pick up the throttle until right on the exit of turn 4. And then it's 80% throttle, back to 70%. And now he's slowly let off the gas. Now he's out of the gas completely. And then he'll pick up the throttle up back in the middle of 1 and 2. And he's pulling away from Chase Briscoe doing it, which he is running faster than Chase Briscoe, and he's saving fuel. That's just wild to me. 80% throttle basically the whole lap, and he's still pulling away. That's insane. And the gap's grown, and it shows in the gap because the gap's grown to 1.4 seconds now between the 24 and the 19. Ryan Blaney has cut it down a lot. Blaney's under 3 seconds now. Blaney's coming. Just like Darlington, miles faster than anybody else on the long run. 5 laps to go. Ryan Blaney is the king of long runs. Unfortunately, I don't think he's going to get to Byron. I think he's just too far back. Unless he runs out of gas. He'll get to Keselowski. And Briscoe. He's already there to Keselowski. If he makes quick work of him, then maybe he can get to Byron, but it'd be a stretch. 4 laps to go. Nervous fuel man. Been on the wrong side of it 2 races now on fuel. It's third time the charm. Yeah, Blaney's caught Keselowski now. He's got to get Byron really quickly. 3 laps to go. Oh, there's Blaney. He's there. Underneath Keselowski for third. Can't do anything, though. Nope, he stalled out. Like 2.5 miles an hour faster than William Byron. Now he's picking on the inside of Keselowski again for third. This time he's at the door of Keselowski. Oh, he's sideways. Oh, he got really loose off of 4 there. The 2 now. Yeah, he got stopped behind. Oh, he got a great one through turn 2 that time, but he got stalled out again by Keselowski. Coming to the white flag. The gap's now down to a second between Briscoe and Byron, but Keselowski and Blaney battling hard for third. White flag is in the air. Final lap at Iowa. William Byron trying to get a second win of the season. And if he runs out of gas, who's going to win it between the 6th, the 12, and the 19? Half lap to go. Got 2 lap cars, SVG and Cody Ware, in the mix. They'll be fine. Blaney is still trying to get by Keselowski for third, but it's not going to be enough. The fuel will hold for William Byron. He wins at Iowa. Got it. Chase Briscoe second, Brad Keselowski third, Ryan Blaney fourth, Ryan Preece rounding out the top 5. Bubba Wallace 6th. Where did Bubba come from? He was 11th. He was like 11th, like 10 laps ago. Alex Bowman 7th, Carson Horsford 8th, Joe LeGao 9th, and Austin Dillon running out the top 10. Then Ross Chastain 11th, Austin Cindric 12th, Josh Berry 13th. Get the top 20 here. Chase Elliott 14th, John Nemechek 15th, Eric Jones 16th, Christopher Bell 17th. AJ Allmendinger 18th, Tyler Reddick 19th, and Kyle Busch rounds out the top 20. First top 5 in the last 9 races for William Byron, as he burns it down on the front stretch, getting his second win of the season, first since the Daytona 500, where he made a last lap pass, past the last lap wreck, while Denny Hamlin was leading on the white flag, ahead of Austin Cindric, Cole Custer, Riley Herbst, Corey LaJoie. And then Byron was like, I think, 9th on that last lap. And got through the big one. Here, he makes it on fumes. And picks up his second win of the season. First win since Atlanta for Hendrick Motorsports with Chase Elliott. And Byron gets to climb out of the car and celebrate. Very deserving. Ty Gibbs 21st, Chris Buescher 22nd, Justin Haley 23rd, Denny Hamlin 24th, Daniel Suarez 25th, Cole Custer 26th, Michael McDowell 27th, Kyle Larson 28th, Noah Gragson 29th, Wiley Herbst 30th, Shane Van Gisbergen 31st, Cody Ware 32nd, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. 33rd, Todd Gilliland 34th, Ty Dillon 35th, Zane Smith 36th, and Joey Gase rounds out the field. Fifteenth career win. He led 141 of the 350 laps today. Very deserving. Be able to make it stretch on fuel, had enough for a burnout. And Willie B gets to go to victory lane for the second time this season in the second race at Iowa. Finished second last year to Ryan Blaney. Today he gets one spot better. The first spot. Came in clutch when it mattered most. Third time's the charm to make it on fuel for William Bowen. And very interesting that we've had back-to-back field mileage finishes. It's kind of interesting. Usually it's very oddity you get field mileage races, but it seems like we've had a lot of them ever since Pocono. Like ever since Pocono, we've had Michigan. But Michigan, we've had like 4 or 5. I believe the gap was 1 second between Chase Briscoe and William Bowen for the win. I tell you what, Briscoe's coming on strong here lately. Ever since that win at Pocono, it just lit the fire underneath that 19 team. And his tire's coming apart for Byron celebrating. Tires coming apart for Byron celebrating, but Briscoe's come on strong lately. I believe this is his second place finish in the last 4 races. Finished second at Dover, Denny Hamlin could have won that race. Finished second at SPG at Sonoma, nobody was beating him. And finished second today to William Byron. Just last week, at Indy, he just on the pole and led the first 20 laps or something like that, and then ended up like 17th, I think. But Chase Briscoe coming on a tail lately in that 19 car. Glad to see Briscoe having some success in Cup. I think he's earned his place in that 19 car because he got that win. Things like got at least 10 top 5s, I think, at this point. So, excuse me. I think for Briscoe, this is definitely awesome to see. And hopefully he can maybe this way he can get another win and get some very valuable playoff points. We shall see. But Keselowski coming home third, that's really great for him. 2 spots short of getting the win, but best race by far this year for best race of the year for Brad Keselowski. Almost max points day. That'd been awesome if he got the win. Ryan Preece coming on with another top 5, back-to-back top 5s. I think that's the first time that's happened in his career. That 60 team is coming on strong. He gained some very valuable points on the cutoff line. He entered this race 42 points below the cutoff line. He cut that basically, I think, in half. Which is awesome for Preece, as long as there's no new winner, which I think there will be. But for Preece, that's really good for him. Bubba Wallace coming home 6th is. Oh, speak of the devil, here's the playoff grid. There's the devil. Speak of the devil, I bought a playoff grid. 23 points. Yep, so he basically cut it in half. 23 points behind Chris Buescher is Ryan Preece. And then Kyle Busch on down, need a win to make the playoffs. So Josh Berry's officially locked into the playoffs because with 3 races left, there are only 3 spots. There are 3 spots left for 3 spots. 3 spots left with 3 races left in the regular season. So Cindric locked his spot up last week at Indy, and then Josh Berry locked up his spot today at Iowa. So anyone else that gets a win or gains points will be locked into the playoffs. So next race we had to walk in. Bubba Wallace coming home 6th. He was like 2 laps down or something like that, and he comes home 6th, which is great for him. As William Bowen gets to climb out of the car and celebrate. here at Iowa. And we head to Watkins Glen next week, where SVG will probably be the favorite. Connor Zildjian will be in the field, so that's going to be interesting if those two are going to battle each other, Zildjian and SVG, because didn't get the chance to see that at Coda, which is kind of unfortunate, but... we may have a new winner. Michael McDowell was pretty fast in Chicago. Unfortunately, he had his throttle got stuck at 75%, so really couldn't do anything about that. But A.J. Allmendinger might be a threat, so really won't count him out. Won't count McDowell out. Should be a very interesting race next week at Watkins Glen. Definitely going to be interesting, that's for sure. That's going to do it for me, y'all. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, share the video, ring the little bells to get notified when I upload. Congratulations to William Baum picking up the win, getting his second win of the season. First since the Daytona 500. His first top 5 in the last 9 races, which is crazy to think about. And, gonna try to carry some momentum in Watkins Glen. Maybe the workhorse king, Chase Elliott, come out and play. Kyle Larson might be fast there, so we'll see how it goes. Maybe can someone take on SVG on the workhorses? Can someone beat that 88 team? Can someone beat that 88 car? We'll see you at Watkins Glen next week. Alright guys, I'll catch y'all on the next one. See ya.